메인이 이게 끝인 건가? 요만큼? 지난번에 어디까지 갔었지? 여기까지 왔었구나. 여기도 사이드 퀘 있지 않았나?
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented loop.
아, 여기 그거 있었지? 저 챌린지 멀린 시험. 근데 저거 이팔이 없어서 못했잖아요.
Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
어이, 뭐야? 위에서 뭐 지진 나는 줄 알았네.
Don't you find it chilly?
위층에서 뭘 떨어뜨렸는지 갑자기 쿵한 소리가 크게 났어.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
근데 이 게임은 이 주인공 목소리 두 번 막 겹쳐서 나오는 거 이거 언제 고쳐주지? 이미 꽤 오래됐는데 이거. 아 이거는 멀린 챌린지를 해야 되는구나. 이게 날아서 가고 싶은데 그 비행 금지 구역이에요. 여기 보면은 여기 위쪽부터 비행 금지 구역이었는데 갑자기 해제됐나? 여기 위쪽이 안 되는 건가? 여기 위쪽이? 그러네. 저 산 위가 비행 금지 구역이에요. 그래서 걸어서 가야 돼. 저기 있어?
This should be fun. Ah, how delightful.
아니 왜 착륙이 안 된대?
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Lower Hogfield needs some stocks after hours.
아 아까 이거 팔걸 좀.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story.
오 뭐야 얘네 왜 여기까지 와 있어?
I used to be stationed near Irondale.
And no one to share in my victory.
장비였어?
Revelio.
어둠의 잡종견.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
지펄소로 적에게 물체를 발사하기?
Revelio.
발사할 만한 물체가 있나?
Crystallis.
저래 놓으니까 꼭 뭐 버그 생긴 것 같다.
Revelio.
여기 또 왜 이렇게 많아?
Do you?
Revelio.
Find another repository.
야, 씨, 여기 애들 장난 아니네? 장난 아니게 많네.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Revelio.
이런 데는 한 명 한 명 처리해야 돼. 아, 근데 너무 가깝다.
Is somebody there? Hello? Who is it?
오케이, 2명 동시에 했고.
Revelio.
그리고 저 둘이 오면 또 가서 2명 동시에 걸어버리고.
Crystallis. Revelio.
뭐야, 또 장비야? 상급. 앞으로는 전설 아니면 그냥 바로 갈겠습니다.
Revelio.
집중 1. 난 이미 집중 3이 있지롱. 뭐야, 적도 있네? 밑에? 아, 저 아래에 있는 애들이구나. 이 캠프가 몇 개야, 여기 주위에?
See myself doing this
Revelio.
forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
오, 큰일 날 뻔했다.
Revelio.
파괴 1.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make? Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. What there?
쟤네가 절로 가면 뒤에서 접근해서 아 뭐야 두 마리 한 번에 안 된다. 아 이놈의 인벤 진짜. 멀린 챌린지 몇 개 남았지? 와 8개나 더 해야 돼? 캡 모자. 근데 전설이 아니야 일단.
Revelio.
개피?
Revelio.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Revelio.
아씨 왜 이쪽을 쳐다봐?
Revelio.
얘까지 처리하면 끝.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
여기는 아까 저기가 끝이었나봐요. 그 위층에서 상자 주는 거.
Revelio.
아 뭐야? 이걸 지나가네? 이게 좀 이상하게 그 망토는 지금 휘날리고 있는데 목도리는 그대로다? 뭔가 물리를 구현하다가 말았나봐 이 부분은. 저기 아이템 먹고 옵시다.
Revelio. Sendo.
안 되네. 이건 뭐 퍼즐을 풀어야 되나 본데.
Revelio.
아.
Revelio.
아, 장비. 인맨 칸이 너무 부족해. 스카프 2개? 아, 근데 둘 다 전설이 아니야. 전설인 게 좀 아쉽네.
Revelio.
뭐야, 요정 머리? 저거 머리 자른 거야? 참수당한 집 요정인가? 니플러를 내가 잡았었나?
I'll look after you.
안 잡았나? 안 잡았나 본데?
Revelio.
아, 장비. 와 이거는 공격력이 11이나 올라가네. 근데 전설이 아닌 게 좀 너무 아쉽다. 이거는 상급. 응? 저 뭐야? 뭐 데미지 막 입고 있는데?
I won't rest until you're dead. What was that?
야 이거 풀숲에 있는데 이걸 본다고?
Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
조사해봐야겠어.
Revelio.
아 뭐야? 아 잠깐만.
Lumos.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
이게 다야?
Lumos.
저기 또 풍선 있다. 풍선은 깨고 가야죠. 여기 하나 어디 갔어? 얘는 약간 원형으로 분포돼 있네. 밑에 또 싸운다.
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
기숙사 스카프.
Revelio.
이쪽 보고 있는 거지?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
뭐라는 거야?
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
옆에서 친구가 지금 스턴에 걸려 있는데 어디서 술 얘기를 하고 있어.
Do with a nice mushroom stew.
Revelio.
An intruder!
두 명 동시에 되나 이거? 안 되네. (12가) 올라 이거? 아, 파란색.
Revelia.
둔화시키기. 둔화시키는 마법이 있었나 나한테? 그 얼음 그거 쓰면 되나?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Green.
Pity, not quite.
Stop it! Lucky that's
아 뭐야, 아, 한 번 더 있었어.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Wise places.
아 뭐야, 안 죽었어? 둔화 마법이 따로 있나봐요.
Revelio.
이것도 얼리는 거라서 둔화인 줄 알았는데 둔화, 다른 둔화가 또 있나봐. 크롤티.
Revelio.
아, 잠깐만, 앞에 상인 있다. 그 상인에게 물건 좀
Not sure
팔고
how I'd
옵시다.
fare in a little place like this. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I am Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return.
이거
They
상
always do.
이거 뭐야, 부속품 파는 상인마다 다 다른 물건을
What
파나?
brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
다른 거 파네. 근데 가짓수가 좀, 그러니까 가짓수가 적은데 다른 데에 비해서.
A pleasure doing business with you.
와, 인벤 좀 많긴 하다.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
거의 3,000원 모였어요. 3,000원.
Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
맞다. 여기는 그거 없나? 그 데미가이즈? 온 김에 좀 있었으면 좋겠다. 주워다 가게. 지금이 딱 밤이라서.
Revelio.
저 끝에 있네? 데미가이즈? 저거 아니야? 저거 타원형으로 생긴 거? 저거. 친환경 구리 파리. 이거 색깔이 조금 더 짙었으면 좋겠는데. 색깔이 조금 아쉽네요. 근데 뭐 평소에는 잘 티가 안 나니까. 2레벨이야 근데. 이거
Revelio.
데미가이즈 저거 먹어야 되는데.
Mine now, demiguise.
기숙사 엠블럼 스카프. 뭐야, 초록색이었어? 파란색이 아니라? 공격력 5. 오는 좀 별로?
Revelio.
훈련용 인형. 여기 뭐지? 훈련장인가? 오씨. 나 돌아보는데?
Levioso. Sendo.
얘네 막 갑자기 일제히 적대서 나 공격하면 진짜 무섭겠다.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop?
근데 사실 그
Nice to see you again.
지금 인벤에 있는 장비를 다 팔아도 되지 않을까?
What do you have for sale?
어차피 뭐 안 입을 건데.
What are we in the market for today?
그냥 이거 다 팔아버리죠.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Handy resource indeed. Your Revelio.
세바스찬을 여기서 만나기로 했지.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
여기야 집이?
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
생각보다 사는 집은 되게 작네 얘는.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
오 저거 그냥 태워버리면 어떡해.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
아니 확인도 안 하고 그걸 그냥 태워버리면 어떡해.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment.
제 옷 왜 저래?
Poor Sebastian.
망토가
The visit he'd hoped for.
망토가 뒤집어졌는데?
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
뭐야? 편지? 그래도 동생한테 되게 친절하네.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
네, 이 말이 맞는 말이긴 해.
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
괜히 나대다가 일 더 크게 만드는 경향도 있어서 이게 마음은 굴뚝 같아도 이게 냉정하게 판단을 할 필요는 있긴 해요.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
얘는 약간 개인적인 욕심이 좀
Ranrock's
있긴 하네.
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
뭔가를 파고 있었다고?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
내 망토 이제 좀 정상으로 돌아왔네. 뭐야, 결투기실을 왜 떠?
Expected to dig through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead
뭐야?
wizard in my book. Quiet. What's that? Who's there? How nice of you to stop by.
우리가 전투 풀렸다. 뭐야, 갑자기 풀렸어.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young.
맨드레이크를 사용하기.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
아니, 나도 탔어.
Thank you.
Get away with that.
Why can't I hit you?
아니 나무에 가로막혔어.
You've made your last
아니 또 왔네? 아 뭐야?
You almost had a lucky shot. Hit it. Perfect. Cover up, boy.
아.
I won't rest. Such if you could best the likes of me.
어 뭐야? 와, 저 무시해버리네.
Almost too easy.
아 레벨 26이구나 제가. 아 진짜 이 벽.
Someone. You don't know who you're playing with. I won't rest.
아 또 있어.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
아 진짜 이 거리에 대한 개념이 없어가지고.
That was meant for me.
아 저거 숨겨져 나오네.
But it was that your death. You can't stop us.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo.
어 이거 되네? 해봤는데? 땅에 땅에 저 부서진 채로 떨어져 있길래 한번 써봤는데 되네.
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
근데 약간 소설 쓰는 것
What were
같은데.
they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio.
그냥 어디서 굴러먹던 용역군 뭐 이런 건 아닌 것 같은데 확실히.
This well looks familiar.
이거 어디서 봤다고? 어디서?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment.
아 이거 그거 아니야?
Explain in a
그
second.
아 퍼시벌이 그때 옛날에 여기 원래 거의 폐허였는데 그 풍요롭게 만든 거기 아니야?
Revelio.
그때 그 뭐냐 고대 마법 펜시브에서 봤던 거기 같은데.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
딱 저 얼굴 부분만 딱 그을렸는데? 뭐 배우에 대한 정보를 남기고 싶지 않았던 건가?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Oh, a stairwell.
계단이다.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look. Lumos.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
오르가나시의 일지? 2번인데? 1번은 어딨어?
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
응? 아 1번 여기 있다.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
이거 그거 써야 되나? 어? 이거 아닌가 본데?
Lumos.
뒤에 뭐가 있는데요? 아 이러면 되는구나.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
이거 깨면 되나? 아닌데?
Lumos.
아, 세바스찬과 대화하세요?
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
뭐 지팡이만 안 들었지
Is that my
가능하지 않을까?
ability allows me to travel through these windows, I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
그 고블린들이 지팡이를 안 든다고 했지 능력이 안 돼서 못 든다고는 안 했잖아. 그리고 이 게임 처음 할 때 그 뭐냐 그린고츠에서 란록이 마법 쓰는 거 보여줬고.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
아주 그냥 모든 게 다 학교로 통해 여기는. 이쯤 되면 학교 터에 대한 전수조사해야 되는 거 아닌가?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
이게 뭐야? 룬 도표?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
근데 오미너스
I'll be in
걔는
touch.
눈이 안 보이는데 어떻게 이런 걸 다 알아내는 거지? 사실 눈이 보이는 거 아닐까? 그냥 안 보이는 척만 하는 거고 그냥 다 보이는 거 아닐까? 그러면서 뒤에서 막 낄낄대는 거지 이제. 아니 왜 이렇게 안 나가죠?
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
보자 메인 퀘가 메인 퀘였네 이게. 자, 천문학 수업? 아 잠깐만, 그 전에 이거나 하러 갑시다. 내실 좀 하러 가자.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
밤에 밥 주고. 자, 다음 일로 와. 자, 줄 서요 줄. 이거 동시에 주면 어떡하지? 아, 아직 안 되는구나. 너도 받고 싶어? 진짜 얘가 제일 귀여운 것 같아. 이거 잠깐만. 아 여기서 하지 참. 오케이, 어디 갔어? 너도 일로 와. 씨, 트름했어. 여기는 뭐죠? 여기 막 동굴 같은 게 있네. 갈 수 있다. 바닥? 뭔가 숨겨져 있는 것 치고는 좀 보상이 좀 허망한데?
Revelio.
그리고 그거 좀 사야겠다. 이제 그 중형 화분? 중형이랑 대형 화분이란다. 이거? 마법약 스테이션? 이거 호크스미드 가면 팔거든요? 여기 도면을 팔아요. 여기 또 사이드 퀴가 있네.
Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
Tales of Beetle the Buzz.
Well, back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
4,700원이 있는데
Nice to see you again.
도면 다 살 수 있는 거 아니야 이거?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
썰기 스테이션.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
야, 2,000원이었어?
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
오, 이런 게 있었네.
What do we have here? A Demivelio.
데미가 이제 어디? 데미가이즈가 있다는데?
Revelio.
아, 저기 있네.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
이거는 있는데 이거 들어가는 곳이 어디냐? 혹시 여긴가?
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
아, 여기 뒤구나.
Mine now, demiguise.
보자, 이거 이제 다 모으지 않았나 이거? 뭐였어? 2레벨짜리 잠금 해제 마법 배울 정도로 하나 부족하네. 저거 9개 모여야 되거든요. 하나 부족해. 9개 맞지? 하나 더 모아야 돼. 됐다, 이제 설치하러 가자. T자형. 이렇게 하면 동선도 딱 이렇게. 아니다, 이거 차라리 얘네를 돌려버릴까? 아, 이렇게 되네. 한 번에 3개 다 만들 수 있어. 됐다. 와, 순식간에 23개. 그것도 만들어야죠. 그 밥통. 아, 이 바닥이 야외용이었구나. 실내용이 아니었어. 이러면 애들 밥 지들이 알아서 먹겠지? 자, 이제 우리는 천문학 수업 들으러 갑시다. 아, 근데 왜 이렇게 코가 이렇게 계속 막히냐? 감기 걸렸나봐요. 요새 좀 날씨가 갑자기 추워지긴 했어.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind,
여기 은근히 인도계 교수님이 좀 많은 것
tonight we
같아.
will be on the observation deck.
인도 아니면 동남아?
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only
깔깔이
to the
입어,
astronomy
깔깔이.
tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
수업 진짜 개빨리 끝나. 아니 뭔 수업이 10분을 안 가.
Hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
그래도 얘 건데.
I can't do that, Emmett. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical
근데 저런
enchantments.
망원경 원래
Hate to
졸라
think such
비싸지
a
않나?
fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Emmett.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
딱 보니까 이것도 이제 별자리 막 매칭하고 야 그런 거 있겠구만. 아까 망원경 볼 때 뭔가 알아봤어.
How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
You must try it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
새로운 노가다가 열렸다.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Shall we?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
아, 내가 먼저 가라고? 아이, 싫어.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It's just not as tidy as I expected. Lumos! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders
오, 렉 걸린다.
lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this part of the school limit. Lumos.
Lumos!
이거 아니야? 천문표? 아, 이거구나. 저번에 뭔가 사용하기는 떴는데 상호작용 안 돼가지고 뭐지 했었는데, 아, 여기다가 망원경을 또 꼽는 거였구만.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
이렇게 맞추는 거 아니야?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
리라 자리인가? 하프 자리인가?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered.
와, 이거는 또
by a
몇
worthy
개일까?
astronomer. And if I have ever
이것도 한
seen
20개
one,
되나?
it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
근데 고블리너라고 하기에는 똑같이 영어 쓰던데? 뭐 딱히 고블리너를 따로 공부할 필요가 있나? 아, 또 챌린지 하나 열렸다. 또 아, 근데 5개네요? 5개면 좀 할만한데? 한 10개 이상 이렇게 가면 좀 피곤했을 텐데 5개면 할만하지. 천사의 코트. 로랜드 오크스의 이야기? 와, 사이드퀘 여기도 있어? 구현 마법 써준다. 한번 또 메인 퀘 좀 달리다가 사이드 퀘 한번 또 싹 몰아가지고 한 번에 또 다 털어내야겠네요. 여긴가? 지하 항구? 이게 사이드 퀘들이 이게 막 진짜 다들 의미 없는 그 심부름 이런 거였으면은 진짜 하기 싫었을 텐데 사이드 퀘도 되게 재밌게 잘 만들었어요.
Revelio.
챌린지 접수. 이건가? 천문 아닌데? 이거 맞아? 이거 다 모았다. 호그와트, 그럼 호그와트에서는 다 모았고 혹스미드에서 몇 개 좀 남았네? 필드 가이드 몇 개가 아니라 14개인데? 한참 많이 남았는데?
Revelio.
Lumos.
아니 배가 있는데 이렇게 수영을 해서 가야 된다고? 저 항구에 배는 왜 있는 거야 이러면? 진짜 얘도 체력 대단하다. 이걸 어떻게 수영해서 갈 생각을 하냐.
What are you up to now? Revelio. Confringo.
상급인데? 근데 지금 보니까 저거는 그 필드 가이드는 계속 있네요. 이제 챌린지만 안 올라가는 거지.
I really should look into gillyweed.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes,
아,
of
그래?
course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
혹시 그 4인 큐 그
And they're
중에
as
한 명이었나?
misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course, I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deigned mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
예? 아름답다고요? 인어가요? 내가 아는 인어는 그렇게 아름답진 않은데.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
여기 해리포터에 나오는 인어는 되게 무섭게
I want
생겼잖아.
to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages
진짜
about
되게 많이 하네?
their
진짜 인어
glorious
박사인데?
underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
내가 그 전설의
The
해녀라고?
last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water.
You can't imagine.
I can't wait
저기까지
to
가야 돼?
hear about what you find. One day soon I'll see for myself.
그 인어 자체의 수영 실력을 보여주지.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Confringo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Confringo! Lumos. Now for the rest of you.
저거 뭐 돌리면은 또 나오나?
Lumos.
아, 여기 한 마리 더 있었구나. 그럼 이건 왜 있는 거지? 설마 여기 또 그 좀비 같은 애들 나오진 않겠지? 뭐야, 상자.
Nerida will be happy about this.
근데 인어 얘네 원래는 물속에서만 사는 애들 아니었어요? 여기는 뭐 아쿠아맨 이런 인어들하고는 달리 그냥 생으로 물에만 사는 애들인 걸로 알고 있는데.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news! I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
선물은 내가 가질게 뭐야.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
다 해주고 선물은 내가 가져간다 하면 진짜 개빡치겠는데.
I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
심해 멀기 뭐 줬는데? 컬렉션? 근데 잠깐만 이거 이 정도 했는데 44%라는 거는 이거 다 해도 밑에 또 생긴다는 얘기 아니야? 이거 있는 거 다 해봤자 한 50%? 이 정도밖에 안 될 것 같은데? 밑에 더 있다는 얘기 같은데?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
뭐야 그걸로 싸우고 있었어?
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
그래 뭐 남의 가족사는 뭐 굳이
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
근데 좀 궁금하기는 해. 이런 뭐 이거 선택하면 어떻게 되지? 알려주나? 얜 제발 물어봐 달라고 하는 것 같은데. 이거는 너무 매정한 것 같고.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
나 같아도 그건 싫겠다.
That That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
근데 내가 봤을 땐 둘이 그렇게 친해 보이진 않는데. 그냥 혼자만의 착각이 아닐까? 그냥 본인 말 잘 들어주니까 되게 친하다고 생각하는 거 아니야? 얘 뭐하니? 얘 왜 여기서 혼자 비 맞고 있어? 거기서 나와. 감기 걸려.
Alohomora.
이것도 피부스 거지 이거. 어? 이거 웃고 있는 거 보니까 딱 피부스인데. 게리스 위즐리? 얘 걔 아니야? 그때 마법약 이상한 재료 갖다 달라 했던 애? 일단 메인 퀘부터 합시다. 어디야? 성 근처가 아닌데?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
뭐야 이거 문 왜 이래? 뭐지? 이거 그래픽 버그인데 이거? 가까이 가면은 가까이 가면 얘네만 남고 나머지 다 사라져.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
어디야? 저거는 왜 떨군 거죠? 이건 또 안 떨궈지네. 뭐야, 이제 떴어.
Revelio. That solves that.
기숙사 스카프.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here?
물약 상점인가
Got
보네.
yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for
근데
sale?
이런 그 야외
See if there's something you
상인들이 좀 뭐야, 빗자루도 파네. 좀 뭐라 해야 되지? 그 일반 상점에서 안 파는 제조법 이런 거 좀 팔면 좋을 것 같은데.
Thank you for your patronage.
게임에 이 만들 수 있는 아이템 수가 너무 적어.
That's been a pleasure. That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
These rocks have seen better days.
Why do I get stuck with these assignments?
왜 이래?
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
야, 한 번에 3마리?
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
너 대화 들어줄 수 있는 사람 아무도 없다.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield?
얘는 왜 아무것도 안 주냐? 고양이다. 저 고양이들이 뭔가 막 몇 마리 이상 찾으면 막 보상 주고 이런 게 있어야 되는데. 아, 이것도 공 굴리는 거네.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
자, 어디로 밀면 됩니까? 이쪽인가? 돌 굴러가요. 아, 왜 이렇게 천천히 내려와? 좀 빨리빨리 올 것이지. 막 걸리고 난리 났는데 저기. 꼬리. 아, 이거 왜 먹어? 이거 암살해도 되네, 저거. 자, 50분 뒤면은 그게 나오네요. 그 와일드 아츠가 드디어 나오네요. 그 어제 PC판으로 잠깐 해봤는데 플스판이 이상한 건가 해서 PC판으로 해봤는데 확실히 그 옵션 좀 타협해서 지금 PC판이 워낙에 최적화가 안 좋아서 옵션 좀 타협하고 60프레임 부근으로 맞추니까 좀 할만하더라고요. 그래서 그냥 프레임이 떨어지면 이제 막 타이밍 이런 거 다 이상해져가지고 좀 게임이 이상했던 것 같아.
This looks intriguing.
뭐냐 이거? 화면 가장자리? 이거 약간 이거 그래픽 버거가 좀 심하다. 아니 왜? 아 여기 또 왜 비행이 안 되는데? 여기도 호그스미드라고 안 되는 건가?
What are you up to now?
오늘 코감기 약 좀 먹고 자야겠어. 적당히 한 12시까지만 하고 끝낼까 오늘은? 내일 어차피 와이드아츠 달리려면은 체력 좀 비축을 해둬야 되는데.
Psst, over here, quietly.
네 앞에 있잖아.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions.
이거 뭐 피그 교수가 이제 좀 공개하자라고 하기 전에 이미 다 알겠는데? 주위에서?
And we can help to
이렇게 떠벌리고 다녔어요, 원.
That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I wonder what that does.
이거 그거 아니야? 디펄소로 해야 되는 거.
That did it.
다음에 이거는 당겨야겠죠?
Wingardium Leviosa.
아 잠깐만 이때 못 바꿔?
Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio.
저기 뭐 이상한 해골 마크 있는데? 보스방인가?
Dead end. Must be another way in.
여기서 이거를 걸어놓고
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
아 잠깐만 이거 그러면은 문을 밀어서 잠금 해제 이거 아, 이 손 엄청 빨라야겠는데 이거?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
얘를 얼려야 되나? 아. 지금이야. 됐다.
Well done. I will be right back. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
여기 아래는 뭐지? 아, 그냥 쇼컷인가?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
히포그리프다.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
아, 안 되네.
Revelio.
아, 여기가 뚫려 있었구나.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
오씨. 아, 물약 꽉 찼다.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
갑자기 나타나. 혹시 주먹자세요?
I heard something.
저거 폭발통. 아, 눌렀는데.
It would appear that you're grossly out.
Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
레벨 2?
Revelio.
여기서 저거 닿나? 오, 닿네?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
오, 닿네? 아이, 깜짝이야. 누구세요?
You're going home in a wooden box. Levioso.
아이, 다 오네 이거. 어우, 야, 이건 아프겠다. 저거는 진짜 죽었겠는데?
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
그 숨긴 게 스카프 하나야? 아, 뭐 물론 이런 것도 다 포함이겠지. 근데 20년 동안 모을 수 있었던 가치 있는 물건이 스카프 하나였어.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
히포그리프 또 있네.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry.
빨리 인사해. 아 뭐야, 쟤는 그냥 가네? 야, 저러다가 맞으면 어떡하려고. 와, 히포그리프다. 아니 쟤도 처음 타본 거 맞아? 왜 이렇게 잘 날아?
Hogwarts Express must be returning from an unscheduled run.
야, 장관이다, 장관. 야, 진짜 풍경 구현 진짜 잘했다.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
저공비행.
This is amazing.
아이, 원래 물보라 이뤄야 되는데. 아, 거기까지 구현 안 했네.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us.
미친 아바다 케다브라 날렸어?
Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
얘도 학교 근처에 살아서 기숙사에서 안 지내나 보네. 오, 땅에서도 걸어다닐 수 있어? 이거 타고? 칼리고는 뭐야? 뭔가가 마법 동물이 자동으로 들어왔나봐요. 얘 날려면 어떡하지?
Being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together.
Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
X 누르면 날고.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share.
땅에서 X 누르면 다시 착륙하고. 진짜 치킨 귀엽다. 얘 타고 저 풍선 깰 수 있으려나?
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
된다. 야, 이러면 이제 빗자루 필요 없지. 나에게는 핫윙이 있다고? 오, 강아. 활공 있으면 더 좋았을 텐데. 안녕 얘들아.
Slow down now. There we go.
나는 히포그리프를 타고 다닌단다.
Fell off my broom and broke 6 bones. They said they'd never seen me.
아, 가방에 알아서 넣어버리네. 그래서 오늘은 조금 빨리 끝낼게요. 지금 코감기도 지금 걸려 있는 것 같고 좀 일찍 끝내서 오늘은 좀 쉬었다가 내일은 이제 저거 뭐야, 와일드 아츠 정식 발매한 걸로 하도록 하겠습니다. 이거 자동 다운로드 이제 시작되겠지 곧? 체험판. 아직 그 사전 다운로드는 안 열렸나? 방금 발표. 15분 남았다. 자, 아무튼 오늘은 조금 일찍 끝낼게요. 자, 빠이빠이. 내일 봅시다. 오늘은 좀 약을 먹고 좀 빨리 자야겠어요. 좀 쉬어야지.